Look at me now. See, I'll be honest, I was walking on a path with no promise. I was on a lonely road littered with potholes and lost souls who had forgotten their dreams and let go of their goals.
Real bad neighborhood, single parent home, drugs in the area, school system was kind of bad. The middle school I went to was called the Zoo.
When I say that's, y'all say crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. When I say not, y'all say cool. Not cool. Not cool.
14 years old, I left home. That's crazy. 15 years old, I started selling drugs. That's crazy. At 16 years old, I had 2 kids 4 months apart. That's crazy.
16 years old, I also dropped out of school. That's crazy. That's not cool. And I swear that I wish you could see the suffering shadows of those I hurt standing next to me. See, the lives that I ruined cannot be measured or weighed, all because I was afraid to admit that I was afraid. Y'all know the definition of insanity? How many of y'all know the definition of insanity by Albert Einstein? He said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
18, I went to prison. I got out on bail. 19 years old, I started selling drugs again. So me and my son, we cuddled up in the front room in front of the TV. And we watched TV and we fell asleep. At 6 o'clock that morning, there was a loud crash. Guns drawn, lights on their helmets, flashlights in their hand. My son's only 2, so he jumped up. And a police officer aimed his gun and said, "Don't move." My choices put us in that situation. And even with that in my memory, I sold drugs again. Give it to me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But look at me now. Can you see that I've changed? Look at me now and see a father, a husband, a real man. I think, therefore I am. I believe, therefore I can. So I now stand on the edge of unlimited possibilities, armed with the attitudes that are essential to reaching my full potential. This is the first book I wrote. Don't Blame Me, The Convict Chronicles. I wrote this while I was in prison, while I was teaching a creative writing class. I told them that every assignment I gave them, I would write as well. And then I would publish it and show them that you can do something positive and be successful with it without glorifying all the foolishness and the negative stuff that we've done. The second book I wrote, Are You Sane? Setting a New Example. Remember, I told you I was crazy. I'm not afraid to admit it. But today I'm a very sane person. I am a man who sets a new example. So when the demons come at me, because you know how they do, when they come up and say, Jonathan Queen, you were a drug dealer, an addict, a drunk, you were a deadbeat dad, you were a criminal, you were a street punk. I promise you I won't get mad or let my defenses get wild. I won't ball up my fists or give them that mean scowl. I'll just take a deep breath and try my best to smile. Say, yes, I was, and I'm sorry, but please look at me now.